Hey guys, this is Kevin over at TackleExperts.com, also home of the Cabin Bait and Tackle. I'm good friends with Jay Kumar from Bassblaster. He said, hey Kevin, I want you to do a video, write me an article with some good baits they're selling across the whole Tennessee River chain from Kentucky Lake, Wheeler, Pickwick, Wilson, Gunnersville, all the way down to Knoxville, Tennessee, where this thing starts. Let's start off real quick with soft plastics. The Z3 Swamp Crawler. This is their new tricolor Dropshot Worm. It's been super popular. A creature bait, the Kitech Crazy Flapper. This has unbelievable action. Get on YouTube, look up the Crazy Flapper. It'll blow your mind what this thing does dropping down in the water. All year round, this bait sells. Don't ask me why, but not everybody fishes ledges. This is a great shallow water bait. This is Sweet Beaver from Reaction Innovations. There's many beaver type baits out there. This is my #1 seller. This is a new color. It's called Blank Check. It's almost a black and blue violet. It's crazy. Now, this has been real popular for about 2 or 3 months. This is the Mag Trick Worm by Zoom. It's the big brother to the original Trick Worm. It's a lot fatter, thicker. The tail's got a little more action. This is great on a big, heavy, shaky head or wobble head, 3/4 to 1 ounce. Also De Leon and Carolina rigging. This color is red bug. This color is plum. This is a Mag Trick Worm made by a company called Reflection. These float, they stand up on a shaky head. They're great on a Carolina rig. I've sold a ton of this plum color Mag Trick Worm. Then I've got the original Aaron's Morning Dawn 6-inch fat tail robo worm. This is the Dropshot Worm the guys were using at Bass Fest and hammering those finicky bass on ledges when the current was slow. Sold a ton of these. They make a lot of good colors. Robo worms are great drop shot. This has also been super hot. The Cumberland Lures Prayer Jig. I got several other prayer jig style hair jigs in the shop. This has been my #1 seller. Really hard to get. Stop and go retrieve. You want to use light 10-pound fluorocarbon line on that 7.5 medium action rod. But this doesn't require a medium action rod. This requires a Magnum size rod. This is the Ben Parker Magnum Spoon, the hottest bait in the store all year. You want to throw this on a 7.5 double extra heavy rod, 17-pound fluorocarbon, high ratio reel. Ben Parker has a spoon rod. I totally recommend it. This thing has been killer all year round. Now, the Buzzbait, Boogerman Buzzbait, this has been my #1 seller the last couple months for a Buzzbait for Topwater. Good price point, they're real loud, got a good squeak. They're kind of hard to find. We keep a lot of them in, sell a lot of these online. But as we get into fall, spinnerbaits are starting to pick up. I've got the 7/16 Baby Burner from Strike King. Fast retrieve over flats, back of the bay. This bait is going to get bit. Triggers a great reaction strike. Very good up north for smallmouth and clear water. The Nichols Pulsator, same kind of deal. Slender profile, small blades. This is Blue Shad, my #1 seller in this color. It's got painted blades on there. That's awesome. These are made in America. And this is a local spinnerbait that's taken off all over the Tennessee River area. It's called a Slong's Gremlin. This is 3/4. The color's blue glimmer. It really mimics the sides of those gizzard shad. So this thing all over the country. When it comes to crankbaits, the 6XD, the silent model, has been awesome. KVD has always warped them here on Kentucky Lake on a silent. Then I've got the Profound Outdoors Z-Boss 25. This is the Timmy Horton, the Randy Haynes special. Gets down there 24-25 feet of water. It pulls really easy. You'd be very impressed with this bait. Let's get into my favorite style baits is Topwater. The Topwater sales have really picked up the last month or so all across the Tennessee River. We'll start with the new bait by Storm. This is the Arashi Topwater Walker. Listen to that rattle. It's got 3 big treble hooks. It doesn't roll over on its side. Big, long sweeps. The Paycheck Repo Man. This is an awesome bait. I don't have to talk about that much. Then I've got this thing. This is a Prorack. It may have started out in California, but I'm telling you, there's guys on the Tennessee River, especially south into Kentucky Lake and on Pickwick, smashing them on this thing. This is a Picasso shadwalker. Now you may have seen the iCast stuff of the live target hollow belly sunfish. Same concept, shad style bait, big hook in the back. Now let's get into swim baits just a little bit, and I'll wrap this up. You got two different swim baits. You've got the hard version and you got a soft version. Let's start with the soft. This is the Ben Parker MVP. My #1 selling swim bait in the store. It's not a hollow belly. This is the new 5.25 inch model. You can use this on a swim bait head, on the back of a chatterbait, swim jig, or spinnerbait. The big paddle tail gives it extra thump. This is called an Ignite, 7 inches. You want to use a 3/4 to 1 ounce head on this. Great for slow rolling, great on the ledges or deep flats. Now this reflection swim bait is 5 inches. Same mold design, a little different color. This is deep shad. You can get away with a 1/2 ounce to 3/8 head on this. They make a line through in this that's completely weedless as well. And the Mac Daddy of all soft swim baits, the 7 inch Bass Tricks. Skeet Reese made this famous at Gunnersville, and this is my #1 selling bait in the store month to month. They're hard to get, but I've got a ton of them in. Sell a ton of these online. There's no better action than 7 inch Bass Tricks. We get into hard swim baits. The Bull Shad from Mike Bucca. Enough said. Now I've got a new bait from Jackal. It's called the Gantrel. This is in a bluegill color, and for some reason this bait is really taking off. It's got a crazy slow side to side action. You can crank that real fast. This bait will turn around and look them right in the face. It's got a place on the tail to add an extra stinger hook, and on the front the bottom 2 hooks have built-in swivels, and those treble hooks spin. Fish won't get leverage. Let's go back to Topwater, and I'll tell you the dirty little secret. It's not a buzz bait. It's not a walking bait. It's a whopper plopper. Right here. 2 trebles. This tail spins back and forth, goes round. Reel this with a stop and go retrieve. It sprays water, and when the bass hit this thing, it's like a toilet flusher. The last thing I got would be the Nichols MVP swim bait head. It's got 4 keeper holes down the shank of the hook. Toothpick in your swim baits. They're not going to move. It's better than super glue. And a new line that's just come out, Sunline Assassin FC. Stuff is super smooth. It's I'm a big fan of the Sniper. This stuff is even smoother. It flies off the reel and very sensitive. Guys, I know that was quick, and I hope that helps you out narrow your bait selection down. Whether you're fishing the Tennessee River or anywhere across the country, right now those types of baits are going to catch you fish. Make sure you keep reading Bass Blaster, and check us out on tackleexperts.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.